Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Inca. So today we'll again keep sieging Cordoba, and I don't think there is really much to say. So maybe we can just end the turn right here. I'm actually thinking if we maybe could invest the gold into something, but well, I don't really see anything. What I could do is actually upgrade this guy once in case we need him at some point in the front line, that we can then quickly upgrade him to a Fusilier and send him forward. And other than that, I think we can just end the turn. We are still saving up the fate. In 3 turns we're gonna need it. Open borders, nope. We are finishing some buildings, so once we get the scientific theory... Oh, research agreement. Yeah, I'll definitely accept that. It's even pretty cheap at this point. But once we are done with those buildings, we want to start working on zoos. More people... Yeah, that's fine. We'll start buying those public schools here first, so we can lock another specialist slot. We could use more people. Monopoly on wine. And you are done with the windmill. We have 2 turns, right? Well, let's get a herbalist quickly. 45. And this is the new worker, so let's do something about that sheep. How does it look like with new units? Just the Lancer, and on the other side, we probably want to finish off the Corvette. Okay, let's start with the Corvette. There we go. Do some more damage to the city. How are we doing here? You can attack. I definitely want to finish him off. And again, all that we have left are just 2 attacks from our siege guns, or field guns, I mean. What are we doing here? Oh, working on railroads. And probably should keep one guy here all the time. 45, 45, 45. What is this? Oh, that's our garrison, right? Okay, so that Corvette couldn't go south, which means it has to be here. Try to go... Oh, there it is. Can I kill it? Yep. Into friendly territory for repairs. Gonna move. And now the musketman will just send him all the way to the city. Hopefully this time he will be safe. Really don't want to lose another unit. Okay, anything else? I don't think so. Next turn. Declare war on Washington. Nope. I want to be friend to Washington. Don't want to declare war on him. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And there's our scientific theory. Good. So first of all, switch these two. I'll get the cylinder closer in case we need replacements. Heal. Okay, we could give... Actually, what do we want to give this guy? Movement or visibility? I think visibility is better for exploring. So we'll do that, and then just automate it. Okay, for the growth and production. So you are done with your musicians guild. How much would I slow down the growth? Just by a turn, that's not too bad. But I think we need a garden. And in our capital, we want the windmill before the zoo. In this case, let's start with the zoo. And here it will still take a while. But there'll be a grocer, into bank, customs house, caravanserai, and then probably zoo. Where's the worker? Here. Done with the railroad? Yep. So, another tile, please. Fortify. Oh. I just moved. Make sure that the the musketman is covered. And now we see what happens. So in this case, I think I want to move this guy forward. And if this works, could maybe try to move forward. That would allow us to use probably this musketman to get him to +1 range as well. We'd be shooting from this tile. Hey, we are down to yellow. What are you doing? Okay, repair. Repair. Where do we start with those public schools? Probably here. Okay, working on armory workshop. Okay, let's wait until those are finished, then we queue up some more buildings. After that, we'll probably go aqueduct into garden. City is growing the fastest, this one. Should have enough for another one, right? Good. Still quite a while to get those scientists, but we are working on it. Gardens will help. Problem is, I think we lost some wonders that speed up the great people production. Well, in this game, it was quite difficult. We have like 4 saves that are on our tech level. So it's pretty difficult getting all the good wonders. Actually, I have to say that I am very, very happy that we got the Neuschwanstein. That was super important. Go. What do you want? Metallurgy. No, I'm not giving especially you anything. That looks like an interesting piece treated. 24,500. But we want a lot more than that. And she's not sending anything. Interesting. And the Golden Age. I didn't even know we are about to enter Golden Age. Well, that will help. And this is proper Golden Age, 15 turns. Oh, hey, what the hell is this? Oh, because we built a National Wonder. That was here, that printing press or something like that. Okay, that's why we entered the Golden Age. Growth. And has made peace. Isabella made peace. Don't like that. Bismarck made peace with Isabella. Yep, that might be a problem. 'Cause I think most of the Spanish Armada was fighting Germany, and now they will most likely try to stop us. Okay, let's move you back. Here we have some cover from our land units. 49. Need to get more experience for this guy. Still missing quite a bit. Well, this is risky. But if it works, that will be great. It also allows us to move this guy forward, so we have 2 extra units that can attack the city now. Just have to make sure we have enough units for the front line for replacements. Let's move you forward and move a little bit closer. 45. You'll just sit where you are. And go for it. 3 more attacks here. How are we doing? 628 was that? 45. Gonna be a zoo. But what do you want to work? 17 turns. I think more production, although it doesn't change the production time. Might be better just 16, 17. That might be the best option. Or yeah, I think we want to grow. Just log the food. Excuse me. Production. Yep, that's gonna be the zoo. We don't have a grocer. Let's get the grocer first then. Next. Kinda expect a counterattack now because I moved closer to her capital. It looked like a counterattack yet. Okay. Here we have some ships. Let's try to move this guy up. Session. World Religion, Eastern Orthodoxy, Sanction, America, Sphere of Influence, Sophia. We don't want America sanctioned, that's for sure. So let's try to fight that, I would say. Seems the Corvette might be safe. I'll stay here, don't want to move too far forward. There are probably some more ships coming. But let's get at least some advanced vision. More people. Oh, this tile looks great. And this is probably better than just 3 tile unimproved. I mean 3 food unimproved tile. How much would this slow us down to? That's that bad. Because the jungle tiles kind of suck, so I think I'd rather work specialist slots. And what do we want to get after the garden? Zoo, I would say. That was a good turn. And hello, Spanish Corvette. Okay. It's good. Fortify. Go. It looks like Spain is trying to organize something, but doesn't have too many resources locked, so it's quite difficult. We'll move forward. What are we doing here? Just finished the posture. Are we working it? Indeed we are. And more railroads. Okay, anyone who doesn't have extra range will focus on the frigate. Should probably give that kill to the ship. Make sure we are not wasting experience. And our capital gave us another Fusilier. At this point, I'd rather get something else, I think. Maybe another field gun. Oh, we'll just take what we get. And this one is decent. We'll have cover 2 right away. Let's send him south. Swap these two. 45, 45. How are we doing? Problem is now we again probably have to focus at least on the Lancer. The lens connect shouldn't be a problem. I'm just thinking about the Fusilier, if I can somehow hide him. What I could do, I think, is this, or make sure. Yeah, this guy can move. And this one, oh, why can't this one? Because he's standing next to the city. Oops. You know what? Village, fortify. You'll be fine. Fortify. You just finished the village, I think. That's gonna be a railroad. Send you this way. Oh, I don't see any ships, surprisingly. Well, let's be careful. Okay, that forest looks reasonable. Question is what we're gonna do in the capital. Are our options. I still want more production. The difference in growth, 1 turn. Yeah, let's grab the production, I think. How are we doing happiness-wise? Poverty, crime. Can't really do anything about it. I could build the arsenal, but that's not a building that would really help in the long run. I think we need the zoo and the public school. Obviously, I can't fade by all the public schools, so cities that have enough production will just build them. You have your garden. Good, that will be a huge help. What do we want next? Probably grocer. After grocer, we grab a bank, then an opera house, zoo, and public school. What are we working on now? Oh, we'll get to museums. That also pretty high priority. Oh, we'll see about that. 3,000 gold. What can we do with that? Maybe you'll just save it. Go archaeology into dynamite. I know that this will make the Great War obsolete, but we need Gatling guns. Nice to get the Eiffel Tower. I don't think that we can get that. Yeah, but we'll need the money for upgrades, so just start saving up. And we'll have to pray that no one steals the money from us. Go. Okay, this looks like a problem. How far can we run? Fortify. Tacticians of Belgrade want us to capture... What? Okay, that's not gonna happen. That's way too far. Cities that I want to capture from Polynesia, probably these 5, maybe 6. But I think if we capture these 5 cities, we'll be able to vassalize Polynesia. Well, of course, first you want to do something about Spain. Check production first. You don't have a monastery. How is that possible? Let's build the monastery then. And armory, that sounds good. You have your workshop. Next we want the aqueduct. How far can you go? And how far can our replacements go? Oh, we can use this guy. Oh, and probably should have a garrison in the city. 45. Is this too aggressive? Gives me some more options, or I could retreat. Still too close. Mm. Oh, wait. I thought I'd be able to move a bit farther. Fine. There we go. I think we may still lose the Fusilier. I'm not sure if Spain has the extra bombardment range for cities or not. Forty-five, 45. Let's move closer, try to give as many targets as possible. Can we do anything else? Nope. So fingers crossed. We really don't want to lose units. Yep. Oh well. Yeah, war baroness we do. Yeah, I shouldn't move forward. I was greedy. Let's move you back. I get the kill. Let's send this guy south. Come on, this has to be enough. Or maybe not. 45. How are we doing to the south? It's fine. Go. This is interesting. Suddenly, the value of the peace treaty is just 3,000. I don't think it's because she's willing to give up. Basically, nothing changed. Except Cordoba is pretty low now. So logically, it should be worth more to her now. Peace out and save the city. But well. Whatever, we wouldn't take any offer anyway. The question is, can we take the city on this turn? Back. No, we can't. Okay, I'll just focus on the unit then. Make sure we don't get overwhelmed again. And lose another unit. Back. 45. 2 more shots. How are we doing? Down to 193. Oh, it's probably like 3 more turns still. $45. Go. Okay, there goes Eiffel Tower. You want to declare war on Alexandria? Go right ahead, but without me. It's too early for that. Actually, where did she build it? She's a great musician, but I'm really curious. It's completed Eiffel Tower in Sevilla. This definitely makes Sevilla a lot more interesting, but taking Sevilla in this terrain, that will be interesting without ships. Oh, you'll think about it later. But with Eiffel Tower, definitely a city I'm very interested in. That policy cost reduction is huge. How are we doing on an engineer? 30, what, 36? Down to 24. The growth is still okay-ish. Yeah, let's get that engineer faster. So you are done with the grocer. So next we will go for the zoo. And the musician. That'll be a great work, of course. By the way. Let's move that great work to the capital. Third Athens Conference. Oh. Don't you like the idea of voting against Polynesia? And if Greece really wants to, they can get world religion. That would be like the first time a world religion would pass, at least for me. But I think I will vote against the sanction. I think that Greece really won't like the German sphere of influence. They're fighting each other for the city-states, so I think Greece will try to stomp this with quite a few votes. In turn, Germany might want to stop the world religion, so they will just waste their votes against each other. And then we'll see what happens to America. Of course, I can be wrong. They will just vote for their proposals, and they will be kind of screwed, especially because of the world religion. Let's see what happens. I think this should work. How are we doing around Cordoba? 72, no, that's not enough damage. Definitely higher priority. That Landsknecht can probably stay alive for this turn. 45. Which 45, 45, 45. And just keep removing roads that we don't need anymore. Want to build. The reason to build stable? We have horses. Sure, let's build that. Maybe then just quickly get the basic buildings. That we get it out of the way. Baths. Bank. Windmill, grocer, and then we'll see. Next. Yep. Another railroad. And what do you want down here? Make sure the musketman doesn't take damage. 45. Next turn, fingers crossed, I don't want to lose anything. A defensive pact with you, definitely not. There was some damage, but I think we are fine. We might be able to take the city finally. Oh, promotions for our musketman, that is always useful. This is gonna be firing doctrine. And same thing here. Declaration of friendship with Germany expired. We'll see if he comes back, and how does it look like? Sphere of Influence Sofia fails, thanks to Greece that wasted all their votes. Perfect, so far I was correct. Sanction America fails. Four against from America, 6, 7, and a 6. That was close. That was a good call. But America is a very important trading partner for us, so it was obvious I will go for this. And the religion failed as well. When Greece decided to invest their votes somewhere else, the religion, there was no way it would go through. Great. This is good. Every city-state that's not allied with Greece helps. A workshop. You don't have public school. Let's build that. And I think actually we have one specialist that we are not working. We slow down the growth by a turn, but whatever. Okay, field guns. Start with those. How are we doing? 102. It's still quite a bit. $70. Thinking if I should play it safe. I can't get this guy into position. Damn. 45. No. Can't risk losing another unit. Actually, it might be even more important now. Take out this guy and I can't kill him. Oh, that's great. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do it. I would be able to keep the iron. Let's move you guys in position. And do as much damage as possible to the Lancer. I won't be able to kill it, but will also won't be able to attack me. I could be really greedy and try to kill him, but I think I'd lose the Fusilier in exchange, and that's not worth it. Fortify, fortify, fortify. Okay, you are done. That, what was that? The railroad. This guy, once he's finished, he'll build the railroad here. What I could do though is send help. Start building from the other side. Fortify. This looks fine. How are we doing with that scientist? Over 100 Terrans. I still want the science. Go. We already have someone working here. Maybe let's send... What was that? This one? I don't remember which one I send help. Never mind. We'll find out soon enough. Declaration of friendship, yes. I think he may change his mind after we take Cordoba, so I'm happy that I can get the declaration of friendship now, before we get another huge modifier. Hello, Kathmandu. This is a horrible city-state. Villages, hostile, blah. Okay, great artist. This is an interesting call now. Do we go for another Golden Age 6 turns? At this point, it's not as interesting anymore. The zoos are definitely not as important as what was it the last time? Those opera houses. Maybe I'll just save him. Wait until we get more theme bonuses and then pop him. What do you think, guys? What would you do? Great work, pop him right now, or wait until we get some extra bonuses and go for a longer Golden Age, 8, 10 turns, something like that. I think that might be the best option. Research stolen from Madrid. And the next policy. And now we want... Oh, we'll get another Golden Age. This could be fun. And happiness from universities. That should be also a lot of happiness. This one would be... Oh, we don't need that right now. Yeah, definitely enlightenment. And let's check the happiness. 14. No, that's wrong. Definitely have more than one university. There we go, 31. That's much better. There is a promotion. And let's see. This is the day. Or rather, this is the year. Maybe considering how long the siege has been going on, I could even say this is the century. When we finally should take Cordoba. This is important. This guy should really attack every turn. How many hit points? Can we get one more attack in? Let's wait. Let's check the pop-ups. And production. So you're done with the aqueduct. And after aqueduct, we wanted the garden. We'll see about this guy. I would really like to hear your ideas. What would you guys do with him? Really don't know right now. So let's take Cordoba. Fingers crossed that it was worth it. I hope we didn't lose all the buildings. Nope, this looks good. Yep, that's a great city. Let's... Oh, I can't even get the manual specialist control because I have to annex it first. 25 happiness, that's fine. Manual specialist control. Oh, we still have monastery, that's nice. Don't have to waste faith. We have a seaport. Okay. That's all we need on this side. Just one city with a seaport so that we can buy some of the more advanced ships on this side of the map. So I don't have to build it anywhere else. That's great. What do you want to get? Walls. Monument. Courthouse. After that we'll get a castle, then we get barracks. And that's pretty much all that we need, really. Public school, zoo. We'll get that easily. What did we get? That's a nice boost. I think we'll make a cut here. How does the border looks like? That's actually important. I think our next target will be Murcia. I tried... No, I can't attack Madrid now. I need to attack Madrid from the south. And that means I need Murcia. Even Barcelona will be a bit in the way of the attack on Madrid because I want to go really wide around the city. And here we have a river that will make our flank a bit safer from potential attacks from these two cities. Okay, that's the plan for the next episode. We started moving units to Murcia. It shouldn't be a problem. Most of our units are already in positions. We just send some melee units to this side. This time we'll have a lot more room to use our siege weapons. We just need to heal or repair this one. And let's see if we can take the city faster. Can we see hit points? No, we have to do damage, I think, before we can see hit points. Oh, yeah, I'll see about that in the next episode. As usual, I hope that you liked this one. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next episode again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.